Welcome back, painting friends. Today we are going to paint a super fast picture, which is different than what I normally do. Colors you're going to need are black, white, and then I have green, teal, yellow, and blue. But those are going to be coming straight out of my bottle, which is why I just have a small dot of them on there. You are going to need, actually, you're probably only going to need your number 6 round brush and maybe your 1-inch flat brush today. Don't forget to have a cup of water and a rag for keeping those brushes clean. And let me just show you for fun. This 1 cup of water has ice in it because the studio is not heated and I turned my heaters on a little too late. So one of my cups of water is a little icy this morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a tree in the middle and kind of go over the process with you. And then I'm going to stop talking, lay my canvas down, and get this picture done quickly. So, got my number 6 round brush and my background. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make almost like a weeping willow tree. Okay, so I'm going to make a big curved line here, and it doesn't have to be symmetrical, but another curved line over here. Now from there, I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these really nice big lines. Now you'll notice I did not paint my canvas white yet, so you're kind of seeing some of those spaces showing up on my tree, some white popping through. Normally when I paint with white first, or at least a background color. Today is going to be just a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to paint all of these areas in for our big tree. Once I have my main 5 branches down, I can go ahead and fatten this tree up and kind of give it a little bit of character. Maybe give it some waves as it comes down onto the ground. And then I can go through and I can add some smaller little branches. And remember, a lot of these branches are going to hang down. A lot of times when we make trees, we make the branches go up. But on weeping willows, we want those to kind of just come down, just be a little flowy. Okay, we are going to let our tree dry. When we come back, I'm going to have my canvas laying flat and we're going to go over the next set of directions. Okay, so if I'm being totally honest, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Might post this video, might not. But I do have a dry tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white paint and just kind of set it around the tree, any kind of space that's open, because I want to have it as almost like a, I don't even know, like a medium that'll just kind of help the paint kind of smooth a little bit as it runs down the canvas. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not. I always see people do like paint dripping and stuff. Never tried it this way, so I think my favorite part of art is that you don't always have to know the outcome. You can just play with it and see what happens. And sometimes it is a huge success, and other times you're like, that was a terrible idea. Should never do that again. Okay, got it. So maybe I'm going to put some up here because I feel like that'd be weird if the tree had a big open spot. So I want to see as much of the black tree as possible, but I also want to have this ability to maybe, if it works, let the paint kind of flow down that white and change the color of it. think I have it where I want it. So now I'm going to take those colors that I had on my palette, that green, teal, yellow, and blue, and I am going to make spots of them on my tree. And you can do as many spots or as few spots as you want. You do have to work kind of fast because you don't want that white paint to dry. Got my green on there. And then I'm going to finish off by going in a little bit more with green because I do want to make sure that all of the tops of everything are covered. And I want to make sure that green is my main color. Now this would also be super fun if you wanted to do like pinks and oranges and maybe make it like a spring flower tree or even some fall colors for maybe a fall tree. So think about if it works. If it doesn't work, don't do it. But if it does work, why not try it out, see what happens. Okay, so I think I have all the colors I want on there now. And I've seen some people where they like take it and they like pull a board down. So if this is a huge mistake, I might not do that, but let's see what happens when I just tilt this up and let gravity take control. All right, I do have a piece of plastic wrap under it. It's what I keep on my easel or on my palette to keep all the paints kind of clean. So all of this will fall on the plastic wrap. So slowly it's dropping down. I wonder if I tap it a couple times. Might even be able to turn it too to get some of those colors expanding. Ooh, I like what we're doing now. I'm just going to let this sit here and do its thing. I'm going to bump us into speed motion so we can watch all of the drippy drops happen. As I'm sure you noticed, I got a little bored waiting. Okay, so I did take my credit card, I pulled things down going that direction. Then I also took it, a new technique I've never done before, and I held the credit card perpendicular to the canvas and I pulled long lines down. I think that made such a huge difference in the painting and I love it. I'm actually going to let this sit here for a couple hours and drip dry, shall I call it? And then I'll take my picture and see what it looks like, because there's some really nice big chunks that are sliding still, sliding very slowly, but sometimes art takes time, so that's okay. But make sure that when you finish with your painting, that you grab a color that's going to show up well on your canvas and sign your name. I always like to put my name in a bottom right corner, so there's my initials. Remember, I never get to see what you're painting at home unless you post it on my Facebook page, Painting with a Purpose. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Painting with a Purpose, so you're kept up to date on all of the tutorials. And remember, as always, stay kind, stay creative, and stay safe. And remember, even if you try something out and you're not sure how it's going to turn out, don't stop until your plan is finished and see what it looks like. Have a great day, friends. Bye now.